Okay, what if I told you your next big business strategy wasn't in a spreadsheet, but in a deck of cards? I know, it sounds a little out there, but stick with me. We're about to explore how Tarot is being completely reframed, not as some mystical practice, but as a seriously powerful tool for unlocking your business intuition and making smarter, more holistic decisions.
You know this feeling, right? Every leader does. You're staring at the spreadsheets, the market analysis, all the KPIs. All the hard data is pointing you in one direction. But your gut, your intuition, is just screaming the opposite. It's right there, in that tension between the data and your gut, that the most critical business decisions are actually made. And really, that's the core challenge for any entrepreneur today, isn't it? We're all trying to navigate this landscape of constant uncertainty. Every single day, leaders have to weigh those concrete analytics against that little voice, that inner knowing, to make these high-stakes calls on everything from partnerships to product launches. So this brings us to a very unlikely tool. Now, let's be super clear about something. This is not about telling the future, not at all. It's about reframing tarot as a structured system for accessing what we could call intuitive business intelligence. You can think of it as a practical framework for your gut feelings. See, these two approaches aren't fighting each other. They actually complete the picture. Your conventional analysis, that's your what. It gives you the hard data. But this intuitive intelligence, that can reveal the why and the when. It helps uncover all those hidden factors, like team dynamics, the real morale, the human element that a spreadsheet just can't capture. So this isn't about throwing out your business plan. Of course not. It's about adding this incredibly powerful layer of insight on top. This approach can help you see the perfect time for a launch or expose a blind spot in your strategy you didn't even know you had. Or maybe it can help clarify those unspoken dynamics in a potential partnership before you sign on the dotted line. Okay, so let's shift gears from the why to the how, because this isn't just some abstract theory. There are really practical frameworks. They're called spreads, and they are specifically designed to help you tackle common business questions. Let's walk through a couple of them. So imagine you're thinking about a major collaboration. For each of these steps you see here, you'd pull a card, and the archetype on that card gives you a whole new lens to look at that specific piece of the puzzle: your role, your partner's real motivations, the shared vision, and yeah, even potential conflicts. It's a structured way to get a 360-degree view of the entire dynamic. Or let's say you're looking at a new product launch. For each of these questions, you pull a card, and it acts like an intuitive prompt. A card might suggest, hey, the market is really receptive, but watch out for unexpected logistical challenges. Or it might just confirm, yep, the timing is absolutely perfect. It's like a strategic checklist that blends practical questions with intuitive guidance. Now, to get real value from this, you kind of have to learn the language. The cards aren't literal predictions, remember? They're symbolic archetypes, these universal patterns that represent common business situations, different energies, and even specific roles within your company. For instance, just look at these two. On one hand, you have the Emperor. He's all about structure, authority, established systems. Think of a huge legacy corporation. But on the other hand, you've got the Fool. That is pure startup energy, the new venture, the big innovative leap of faith. Just seeing which card shows up can tell you so much about what phase your business is in, or maybe what it needs a little more of. And this comparison, this one is all about timing. The Chariot is basically screaming, go, 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 right now. It's about rapid momentum and pure competitive drive. But the Hanged Man, it advises the exact opposite, a strategic pause. It's suggesting that you really need a new perspective before you move forward. And let me tell you, that kind of guidance on whether to push ahead or to wait can be absolutely priceless. Then you have the Court cards. Think of these as the people in your business orbit. Pages could represent interns bringing in fresh ideas. Knights, they're your doers, the ones who take action and get things done. Queens often represent that nurturing, empathetic style of leadership, while kings embody mastery and strategic command. They can help you understand the roles people are playing, or maybe the roles they need to be playing. So, let's bring this all back together. The real magic here, the real power, isn't about choosing one over the other. It's about integration. It's about creating a truly holistic approach where your hard data and your deep intuition are constantly informing each other. So here's what that actually looks like in practice. You do your market research, of course, but you also use a tool like this to understand the emotional landscape behind that data. You create your financial plan, And then you use the cards to check for any unseen opportunities or blockages. It's really about building a more robust, more resilient strategy from every single angle.
And, this is the ultimate takeaway. This isn't some fringe idea. It's what the most successful leaders have always done. Whether they call it tarot or just a gut feeling, they give equal weight to both sides of the coin, the analytical and the intuitive. They trust that feeling. So I'll just leave you with this question to ponder. What is the one big strategic question that your business is facing right now? And what might you discover if you looked at it not just with your head, but with your intuition too? That's definitely something to think about.